It's human thing, and we don't know why this is. When you see a car accident, you have to see what it is. When you see a crazy story, you have to look into it. It's something in us that just, and it might be because we don't have enough going on in our own lives that is exciting, that little bit of excitement is what we chase. And then we read it, it's exciting to us, so we want to tell our friends because we want them to be excited, and we don't ever look and see the validity of what we just saw. We don't ask ourselves very important questions like, who actually made that? Not what site published it, but like, because remember, guys, articles and videos and pictures are bought by sites all the time as just pieces of content. Who made this? What is their credentials? Did they alter any part of this? Even when you guys watch my videos, you should watch the clips I put in and go, okay, where did this come from? Where did he get this? At what point in the trial or situation, like the Travis Scott one that's going on, where there's not really a trial, it's just kind of an ongoing investigation. When did I see this piece of information? And then you have to consider that. I noticed in the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, there was only like 2 or 3 people that came back and go, ha, told you he was going to be not guilty. Like I held some personal interest in him being found guilty or not guilty. I gave my observation. It's up to the jury of his peers to find him guilty or not guilty. It's not up to me or him. But what I did see was a lot of people commenting on the same video clip of like the Gage Grosskreutz incident. Who engaged who after doing what? And they go, and they're continuing on with the narrative of like, well, you need to stop pushing a bias agenda. And it's like, well, hey, that video was 2 weeks ago. That was the evidence that was presented the day it was posted, which is why I was talking about it. And you're not paying attention to the date of things when you look at them and engage with them, which is massively important. There was a local story that just went around my town. It was a big story about, I don't know, a year and a half ago. There was a local restaurant owner that was picked up for like human trafficking. They were forcing people from third world countries or other countries to forcefully work for them in restaurants. They were busing them back and forth. They were forced to live in one house. They were never allowed to communicate with the public. They had like tax evasion. It was a whole thing. Everyone kind of paid attention to the headlines. No one followed the trial because no one reported on it. It wasn't until this last week they posted almost the exact same headline